Deep beneath the frozen expanse of Antarctica lies a world of secrets and mysteries that have long remained shrouded in darkness. What ancient secrets lie hidden beneath the ice? What strange creatures lurk in the frigid waters of the southern oceans? And what secrets are hidden in the remote corners of the continent, waiting to be uncovered by those daring enough to venture there? Let us explore the enigmatic and captivating world of Antarctica, a land of wonder and mystery that holds secrets that have yet to be uncovered. From the icy depths of Lake Vostok to the rumored secret Nazi bases hidden deep within the ice, we'll take a journey into the unknown and uncover some of the most fascinating stories from one of the world's most remote and least explored regions. It is believed that during World War II, Nazi Germany established a secret base in Antarctica called New Swabia. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the Nazis may have used the base to conduct secret experiments, including the development of advanced technologies and even a secret space program. The idea of a secret Nazi base in Antarctica dates back to the end of World War II. In the final days of the war, Nazi Germany was on the brink of defeat. Rumors began to circulate that the Nazis had developed advanced technologies and were planning to flee to a secret location to regroup and continue the war. Antarctica, with its remote location and harsh climate, was a natural choice for such a base. German explorer Alfred Richter led an expedition to the continent in 1938, and there are reports of German U-boats operating in the region. In addition, the Nazis were known to have developed advanced technology, such as the V-2 rocket, and there are rumors that they may have been working on even more advanced projects, such as anti-gravity propulsion or even a flying saucer. Despite the lack of evidence, the idea of a secret Nazi base in Antarctica continues to capture the public's imagination. Some conspiracy theorists have suggested that the base is still active and that the Nazis are still using it to conduct secret experiments or even plan an invasion of the world. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, it's important to note that there have been multiple reports of strange activity in Antarctica, such as unusual seismic readings or unexplained lights in the sky. In recent years, there have been several expeditions to Antarctica to search for the remnants of Nazi Germany and the alleged base. These expeditions have turned up nothing conclusive. Some researchers have suggested that the myth may be based on a misunderstanding of the location of the Vostok Station, a Russian research station located in Antarctica that was established during the Cold War. While the idea of a secret Nazi base in Antarctica is intriguing, there is no concrete evidence to support it. Most historians agree that the idea is likely a conspiracy theory. However, the myth continues to capture the public's imagination, and it is likely that we will continue to hear stories about this alleged base for years to come. The Piri Reis map is a 16th century map that shows Antarctica in remarkable detail, despite the fact that the continent wasn't officially discovered until the 19th century. Some researchers believe that the map is evidence of a lost civilization that once inhabited Antarctica. The Piri Reis map was created in 1513 by the Ottoman Turkish cartographer and admiral Piri Reis. The map is notable for its accuracy in depicting the coastlines of Africa, Europe, and South America, as well as its inclusion of what appears to be a depiction of Antarctica. The inclusion of Antarctica on the Piri Reis map has long been a subject of mystery and controversy. As I said before, at the time the map was created, Antarctica had not yet been discovered, and it would not be until the 19th century that explorers first reached the continent. The depiction of Antarctica on the Piri Reis map is strikingly accurate, with the coastline and mountain ranges clearly visible. The accuracy of the map has led some to speculate that Piri Reis had access to advanced technology or knowledge that allowed him to create an accurate map of Antarctica. One theory is that Piri Reis had access to ancient maps or knowledge that had been lost to the rest of the world. Some have suggested that the map may have been based on an even older map, perhaps one created by the ancient civilization of Atlantis. Another theory is that Piri Reis had access to advanced navigational instruments or knowledge of the stars that allowed him to accurately map Antarctica. It is known that the Ottoman Empire had a long tradition of seafaring and navigation, and it is possible that Piri Reis had access to advanced navigational instruments. In recent years, there have been several expeditions to Antarctica to search for evidence of ancient civilizations or advanced technology. These expeditions have turned up nothing conclusive, and the mystery of the Piri Reis map remains unsolved. In 1962, a group of British Antarctic Survey researchers claimed to have seen a large, unidentified creature in the waters near the Antarctic Peninsula. The sighting occurred on April 27 during a survey of the Shackleton Range, when the team was flying over the Weddell Sea in a Twin Otter aircraft. According to the researchers, they spotted a large creature with a long neck and several humps swimming in the water below. The creature was described as being brown or black in color and approximately 15 to 20 meters in length. The researchers were not able to obtain any photographic evidence of the creature, as the plane was not equipped with a camera at the time. However, they did sketch what they had seen and reported the sighting to their superiors upon their return to the base. The story of the Antarctic sea monster quickly captured the public's imagination, and it has been the subject of much speculation and interest ever since. There have been a number of attempts to explain the Antarctic sea monster sighting. Some have suggested that the creature could have been a whale or a group of whales, as some species of whales are known to have long necks and humps on their backs. Others have proposed that the sighting may have been a hoax, or that the researchers were mistaken or misled by some other natural phenomenon. Despite subsequent searches and expeditions, no further sightings of the Antarctic sea monster have been reported. However, the story of the sea monster remains a fascinating and enduring mystery, and it continues to capture the imagination of those interested in the unknown and unexplained. Some researchers have suggested that Antarctica may have been home to ancient civilizations that were destroyed by a major catastrophic event. While there is no concrete evidence to support these theories, some have pointed to strange geological formations and anomalies in the region as evidence of a lost civilization. The idea of lost civilizations in Antarctica is based on the notion that the continent was once warmer and more hospitable to human life than it is today. According to this theory, an advanced civilization may have developed in Antarctica before a catastrophic event, such as a pole shift or meteor impact, caused the climate to change and wiped out the civilization. As I said before, supporters of this theory point to various geological anomalies and formations in Antarctica as evidence of a lost civilization. For example, there are large areas of exposed rock in Antarctica that are much older than the surrounding ice, suggesting that the continent may have been ice-free at some point in the past. There are also unusual rock formations that some believe could be evidence of ancient ruins, such as the so-called pyramids near the Ellsworth Mountains. In addition to geological evidence, some proponents of the lost civilization theory point to alleged discoveries of ancient artifacts in Antarctica. For example, in 2016, Russian researchers claimed to have discovered a pyramid-like structure in Antarctica that they believe could be evidence of a lost civilization. However, the claim has been met with skepticism from many scientists, who argue that the pyramid is likely a natural formation. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the theory of a lost civilization in Antarctica continues to capture the imagination of many people. Some have even speculated that the lost civilization could be connected to other ancient mysteries, such as the legend of Atlantis. It is worth noting that the majority of mainstream scientists reject the idea of a lost civilization in Antarctica, citing the lack of evidence and the extreme conditions on the continent as reasons why human habitation would have been unlikely in the past. Nonetheless, the idea of a lost civilization in Antarctica remains a fascinating and intriguing mystery. Lake Vostok is one of the most mysterious and intriguing places on Earth. Located beneath the Antarctic ice sheet, this subglacial lake has been hidden from view for millions of years. Its isolation from the rest of the world has made it a fascinating subject of scientific study, and it has been the focus of numerous research expeditions over the years. In 1996, a team of Russian scientists drilled through the ice sheet and reached the surface of the lake. They had to be extremely careful not to contaminate the lake with their equipment, as it is one of the most pristine environments on Earth. The team was successful in collecting water samples from the lake, which they then analyzed for signs of life. One of the most remarkable things about Lake Vostok is its isolation from the rest of the world. The lake has been hidden from view for millions of years, and the water that fills it has been cut off from the surface for just as long. This means that the lake contains a unique ecosystem of microorganisms that have been living in isolation for millions of years. The extreme conditions of the lake also make it a fascinating place for scientists to study. The water is incredibly cold and under enormous pressure, and the lake is completely dark. Despite this, there is evidence that life does exist in the lake, including bacteria and other microorganisms that have adapted to these harsh conditions. The discovery of life in Lake Vostok would be a major breakthrough for astrobiology, the study of life in the universe. It is believed that the conditions in the lake are similar to those that may exist on other planets, such as Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus, both of which are believed to have subsurface oceans. However, the search for life in Lake Vostok has been challenging. Because the lake is so isolated and protected, any drilling or sampling must be done carefully to avoid contaminating the lake with organisms from the surface. Researchers have also had to develop specialized equipment to study the lake's ecosystem, including remotely operated vehicles and sensors that can measure the chemical and biological properties of the water. Despite the challenges, researchers continue to be fascinated by Lake Vostok and its potential for revealing new insights into the origins and nature of life on Earth and beyond. There are ongoing efforts to study the lake's ecosystem and to develop new technologies that can better explore its depths. One of the most exciting developments in recent years has been the discovery of other subglacial lakes in Antarctica. These lakes, such as Lake Willens and Lake Mercer, are smaller and less isolated than Lake Vostok, but they still contain unique ecosystems that are of great interest to scientists. As our understanding of these subglacial environments continues to grow, we may learn more about the potential for life beyond Earth and our own planet's history and future. And that concludes our journey into the secrets and mysteries of Antarctica. I hope you found this video informative and captivating, and that it left you with a sense of wonder and intrigue about this enigmatic continent. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel for more exciting content about mysteries, history, and the unexplained. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching.